Okay, so this is a store championship for Gameknight for Star Wars Armada. So I've got my, I just got two Imperial class Star Destroyers, Imperial 2 class Star Destroyers. I have the Avenger with Darth Vader, Engineering Captain, Gunnery Team, Enhanced Armament, Overload Pulse, and Quad Laser Turrets and Electric Countermeasures. And on the other one, it's the Devastator with Engineering Captain, Gunnery Team, Enhanced Armament, Ion Batteries, Quad Laser Turrets, and Electric Countermeasures. So both Imperial class Star Destroyers loaded as much as they can. It's only 274 points, I think. Oh no, sorry, 374 points. So I'm 26 points shy of 400, and I have no fighters. And we're playing Fleet Ambush, and I've chosen to be the second player. And here's the enemy here. He's got a ramming fleet. He's got what was that? A command?
I've got Defiance command cruiser with General Riekinen as the
zombie ship commander.
Yeah, Ramus Antilles, then Phylon Q7s, heavy turbo lasers, Overload Pulse, engine techs, Han flying out on his own, and then a whole bunch of Corvette Bs with engine tech.
Yeah, and so these things can ram twice a turn, and they don't die until the end of the turn because of Raken. So these things are zombie ramming ships. It's crazy. So there's his fleet, and there's my fleet there.
Yeah, we gotta play that too.
We'll see how this goes. Okay, so that was the first turn. One of my ships just stayed there. The Avenger just stayed there, and then the Devastator came up beside it. So the Avenger's at range 0. He wants to wait till the Devastator's in place, and then his ships are moving forward 2. One of them's moving forward 4, and his ships are coming in. Remember, they're rammers. They're coming in to ram me.
Like a millimeter.
Okay, so this is turn 2. The Avenger decided to stay where he is at 0. The Devastator is moving into a better position to face the threat that's coming. Those crashing, ramming ships here. So they're coming in at ramming speed, and then Akbar's coming in, or not Akbar, what do you call it? Rieken's coming in as well. So no one's in range, but some ramming probably going to go on next turn. We'll see. Okay, so this was turn 3. One of my ships did a weird circle thing in front of my Star Destroyers. No one fired or anything like that, but this is how it's looking right now.
That was an error.
That was an error, he said. Anyway, so his ships are coming in. Next turn there will be some firing going on, and I'm guessing some ramming and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how it's looking. Okay, so that was turn 4. We actually rammed there. He's using those engine techs to ram me. Other than that, there's not been a lot of damage. I think I took a shield off that ship, and the Avenger lost a shield. But there's going to be a whole lot of ramming, and he's got zombie ships that just don't die, so that kind of sucks. But we'll see how this goes. So I was able to destroy 2 of his Corvettes. Actually, this one, the Devastator rammed one. I think this one died from shooting or ramming as well. So yeah, the Avenger has 4 damage on him, but still got good shields, and the Devastator still has shields and has no damage on him, and he's lost 2 of his Corvettes. He gets to move first, of course, but we're going into the last round, and I've not lost anything, and my ships are looking not too bad, so this is looking pretty good. Okay, so that's the end of the game right there. The 2 Star Destroyers are still surviving. Vader's hurt pretty bad. The Avenger, it's got 7 damage on it.
You guys are done?
But he lost both his last 2 Corvettes that turn, so he's lost 188 damage. I've lost nothing, and that's the end of the game. That was turn 6, so it's based on turns, and yeah, that was it. All 4 of his Carillion B Corvettes are destroyed, and the Empire's lost nothing. So I win 8 tournament points to 2.
Points accrued.
8 to 2. Okay, so this is my second game for the store tournament here. Once again, I got the Avenger and the Devastator, both Imperial Class 2, Darth Vader Avenger, Engineering Captain Gunnery Team, Enhanced Armament, Overload, Pulse, Quad Laser Turrets, and Electric Countermeasures on one. And then Devastator has Engineering Captain Gunnery Team, Enhanced Armament, Ion Cannon Batteries, Quad Lasers, and Countermeasures on it as well. Here's my opponent this time, looking pretty cool. Oh yeah, we're playing Minefields. That one. So I got to set up the terrain, and all those yellow objective markers are mines. If it comes within range one of them, anybody does, then we can blow up. Now he has, what do you have here? Akbar on,
Oh, sorry.
that's okay. On a command ship. Oh, it is home one. And he's got the X-17 turbo lasers, intel officer, electric countermeasures, engine techs, leading shots. And then he's got the assault frigate, enhanced armament, gunnery team. Then he's got the CR-90A with Leo Organa turbo lasers. So just those three capital ships. And then he's got how many X-wing squadrons?
Just two.
Two X-wing squadrons, Han Solo and Jan Ors. So here's my two Star Destroyers. There's the setup, there's the mines, there's his ships. And so this is turn one that we're going into. Okay, so that was turn one. The Avenger just ground to a halt at 1, or it went from 1 to a 0, and then the Devastator is getting into a better position. And then his ships are moving around the minefield. He's being very cautious, coming around. And that was the end of turn one. Now we're moving on to turn two. Okay, so that was turn two. My ships are just straightening out, coming to face his ships. His fighters are coming in. His ships are coming around. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now.
Yeah, I could do the...
Moving on to turn three. His ships are still maneuvering. Mine are moving into position still. The Avenger hasn't moved yet, but the Devastator is getting into a good position. And his fighters are waiting for the fleet to catch up. And we should be attacking here pretty darn soon.
I will have to
Anyway, that was turn three. That was turn four. His ships are now into position. His fighters are in position. And there's my Star Destroyers. Also in position. Both my Star Destroyers are speed 1 now. His ships are slowing down to speed. All his ships are speed 2. Mine are 1s, his are 2s, and we're just outside firing our. And we'll see how this goes. So this is turn 4. That was turn 4. We're going into turn 5. Okay, that was turn 5. All this maneuvering, this whole game, we're gonna have 1 round of firing here. So nobody's fired. No one's lost any shield. No one's really done anything. Oh yeah, I think I took a shot. Sorry, I took 1 shield off of the Moncal there. The Devastator did. But for the most part, we're just maneuvering, and now it's going into the final round. We'll have 1 round of shooting, and yeah, that's how it's so that's the end of the game right there. Nobody lost anything. I got him down a bit there, but I screwed up with one of my shots to the side. I didn't roll any. I didn't really have much to go on there. We fired. We all lost shields. The Avenger got 5 hits onto it and lost all its shields in the front and sides. That's what he... Or no, it wasn't the Avenger, the Devastator. I lost all its shields in the front and the sides, and got 5 hits on it. The Avenger's untouched, sorry. But, and then I took some shields off him, but yeah, 6th turn, we all fired at each other, nobody died. So I do get a victory because I'm the second player, and we both get 5. We both get 5 points, and that's the end there.
Bill, I need...
Okay, this is my 3rd game for the store championship here. Got the 2 Star Destroyers here ready to go. Once again, the Avenger and the Devastator with all the stuff on them. Now my opponent this time has chosen minefields again. I've set the minefields up like this. So we're kind of ignoring half the field here. He's got lots of fighters and stuff like that. What do you have on your Star Destroyer?
Vader, Avenger title, Captain Nita, turbo reroute for the dodge that Nita gives him, SW ions for all those blue target locks that I don't use, count as a hit, and tractor beams.
Nice. And then both your
Raiders
have the overload pulse, so he's going to try to... Yeah, and the 2 overload pulse shots, with each one with the Raider, and then of course he's got the Avenger coming in. And then he's got the punishing one, Sunterfell, Howl Runner, and a two TIE Interceptor squadrons, and 2 what do you call those other squadrons? Advanced. Wow, that's That's quite a ball of fighters coming in on me. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so there is our setup, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, so this is the end of the first turn. Lots of good movement going on. The Avenger's going at speed 2, Devastator at speed 3. I split my force up because he split his force up. So I sent Devastator to take care of those guys. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And then he's sending all his fighters after me there, and yeah. So that was turn 1. Wow, that's pretty cool. Anyway, we'll see how. Okay, so that's into round 2. I'm kind of split here. Star Destroyer versus Star Destroyer over here, and then over here we've got these little guys. They're at speed 4, so they're just going to blow right by me, and I'm not going to be able to turn around in time. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Over here. Oh my goodness, there's going to be a lot of death and destruction on this side. All those things. I took his advance down by 2 ships. That's about all I did there. Sunter fired at me and didn't do any damage. And anyway, that's how it's looking. Okay, so I was completely outmaneuvered there. His ship is still there. It's just that they're pointing at each other. Yeah, so all his fighters are plinking away at me as well. I am using the counter battery fire and firing at them as much as I can. Over here, he's firing at me here. I wounded his ships, so the ships are all taking damage and stuff like that. But yeah, this is looking not too good. Because over here, Vader's already down shields. The Avenger's already down shields. He's got 1 damage turn. Anyway, this is how it's looking. So that was turn 4. Wow. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage on my big ship there. I got like no shields. He's only got 2 hull left in the front. So his big ship's almost destroyed. My big ship's almost destroyed. This guy's out of the battle, unfortunately. He did lose one of his, what do you call those things? Raiders. He lost one of the Raiders, though. But his fighters have been doing a phenomenal damage on me. My counterattack's been taking them down a little bit. He's got a couple that are almost ready to go, but I really messed up by separating my Star Destroyers. That was a big mistake. I don't think I'll ever do that again. Anyway, that's how it's looking. So that was turn 5. I lost the Star Destroyer. He got to shoot first and did 5 damage, and that was the end. So my Avenger with Darth Vader has been destroyed. That's 204 points for him. And now my other Star Destroyer is coming across. It's got no tokens left, no defense tokens. And yeah, that's how it's looking right here. So yeah, this ship here, it's only down. It's got like only 2 hit points left. 2 hit points. If I had rolled better, maybe I could have destroyed him, but I did not roll better. And I should not have separated my Star Destroyers from the first. That was a huge mistake. They should have stayed together, because then the Devastator was out of the battle for most of the battle. Okay, so that ends the game there. It's turn 6. His fighter's going to move, but they're not going to be able to do anything. My Star Destroyer, the Devastator, rolled 6 dice against that TIE fighter because he was missing 4 of his tokens. And so he added 4 to his first attack from the front hull zone. That was 6 dice against him. Blew him up to smithereens. So I destroyed 1 TIE Interceptor and 1 Raider, but I lost my command ship. And yeah, that ends turn 6. I should not have split my force up. My opponent was very good scurrying those what do you call those little Raiders. He's going back there. You can see him heading for the stations. This thing is devastated. If I had a couple more turns, maybe I could go destroy it, but that's going to end it right there.